this first project, you're going to need a black picture frame, a black paper, scissors, a pencil, and then 3 Polaroids. So what I did was I took the back out of the picture frame, and then I placed that onto the black paper and just traced it out because it was just easier, and then I cut that out. And then I placed the 3 Polaroids on top, and I measured it out. You can eyeball it if you want to, but I wanted to make sure it was going to be even because otherwise I'd go forever looking at it and be annoyed. So then I just drew it out, and then I cut it out with the most dull paper cutter ever. Like, this was ridiculous. And then I pulled them out because the cutter didn't do what it was supposed to. And then I just placed that into the grooves of the picture frame, so I just kind of like worked it around till it fit in there nicely. And then after that I placed down the Polaroids, and I should have taped them down, but I didn't want to. So after that I placed the back on top of them, turned it around, and I think personally it turned out super cute. It was just so simple and just so easy to do, and I think it looks adorable. For the next project, you're going to need some 10 rods, and then a glue gun, a paint sponge, and then some black paint. And I took 4 of these rods and cut them in half, so I just measured out and then measured across instead of measuring each one individually, using that super dull paper cutter again. And then I placed the 6 remaining ones across, so I had a row of 6, and then I put the 8 remaining on the way down, so I had a really nice grid pattern going on. And then I laid them out and glued them all down. And then when that was dry, I painted it black, and I should have gone in and painted the back black as well, but I didn't want to and I was running out of time, so I just went through, painted the whole thing, and it really doesn't take that long, just a little bit of tedious getting the corners and everything, but other than that, it went really quick. I ended up not using the paint sponge, I ended up using a paintbrush instead, because it was a lot easier than the paint sponge, I'm just telling you right now. And then I just placed something down so I wouldn't get everything black. And then once that was done, I hung it up, and then I made all of these little individual signs just from Pinterest. I thought they were really cute. So this is what it looks like. I think it turned out really, really cute, and I just bought some gold clips that I got at Michael's. And yeah, I think it turned out really good, and you can do anything with this, which is the fun part. For the next project, you're going to need a white picture frame, a Sharpie, a black Prismacolor, a pen, and then a white piece of paper. Once again, take the back out of the picture frame, and then we're going to trace that onto the piece of paper. And I just used the little like sample paper it comes with instead of the back because it was lighter and it wouldn't make any marks on the paper. And then I cut that out and I wrote out smile, and I thought this was a really simple, cute idea. And then I went back in with a Sharpie just to darken it up. And then once again, I ended up not using certain pieces of what I had laid out. I just ended up only using the Sharpie because it was working really nicely. So I just thickened it up on the downstrokes to make it look like fake calligraphy. And yeah, then I placed it into the picture frame, put the back into it. And this is what it ended up looking like. I personally think it turned out so pretty. Like, it's just super simple and very like casual, where you can put it with different decor pieces and it just goes really nicely because it's so white that the black smile just kind of pops right off, and you can put any color with it too. And then for the last project, we're going to need black paper, scissors, black twine, and then a pencil. And I just took a white scrap piece of paper, folded it in half, and then traced out a heart, cut it out. And then I just traced that onto the rest of the paper and basically just made a whole bunch of them. And then once they were all cut out, I just took my black twine and just started taping them to the twine in no particular order. I just placed them anywhere. I didn't want to like space it out too much and then space it out too little. And then once that was done, I fixed this one because this one was way too close. But then once that was done, I put hearts on each end instead of seeing the twine itself. And I honestly think it turned out so simple and cute, and just, I love it. I'm obsessed with it, honestly. And I did this in Jordan's room, and I don't want to take it down, so he's going to be really mad at me for girlifying his room. But I honestly think it goes great against a white wall. It just looks very simple and plain. And that is it. Those are all of my DIYs. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see any more, click subscribe and give this video a like. And just let me know what you want to see in the future, because I love hearing from you guys. But I'm going to go. I hope everybody has a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!